Hello everybody, it's your girl Gingy and welcome back to my channel Ginger Books, or welcome if you have stumbled upon this video and want to know what this chaotic mess is. So hello everybody, I hope everybody's been liking my book tag videos because it seems like everybody has. But I am trying to figure out things to do other than just book tags. I know I definitely need to do a book review at some point because I haven't done that in a long time, but we will see. But today we're bringing you another book tag, and of course it's from ErintheBookNut, a book lover's guide that is co-blogged by Jensa and Erin. So without further ado, let's get into it. So today I'm bringing you the Apple book tag, and to be honest, it was under the A's because they have like everything that book tags they have done like alphabetized, and I was like, you know what? Apples sound fun and great. So I thought I would do this one. ErintheBookNut did this on June 30th of 2021 on their blog. It has a link to original video, so I don't believe this is Erin's original book tag. So I give credit and put everything down below to where this originated and give credit to the originator. Or the person who created this book tag. So obviously this book tag follows the different apples, so let's get started. Granny Smith, an overbearing sweet book or character. So the only thing I can think of that was an overly sweet character, even though a lot of things happened to this said character, but she still remained sweet, and that would have to be, I believe her name is Sophie, from the third book of the Bridgerton series, An Offer from a Gentleman, Benedict's Story by Julia Quinn. She always remained super sweet and just really, to be honest, just wanted to get out of her situation and live the rest of her life. Just not in the starlight, didn't really care if, she was shunned by society or anything like that. She just wanted to live in peace until she met Benedict. Fuji, a book about a mountain. The only one that I have that's about mountains is, of course, I hold this series up every single time because, again, I haven't read a lot of books on my TBR pile. That's almost this whole entire shelf. So I decided to pick up the second book of this series, which is A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas, A Court of Mist and Fury, just because the Night Court is set in a valley and mountains, as well as I didn't want to hold up A Court of Thorns and Roses again, even when a good chunk of that book does take place under a mountain, but yeah. But it's not really about a mountain, but it kind of is. Red Delicious, a book that would be perfect if it was only judged by its cover. So the Twilight Saga by Stephanie Meyer, I'm holding up Midnight Sun, which is Edward's Twilight, but Edward's perspective. I actually really do like the covers. The stories, they don't really do much for me anymore, but they used to, so I like the sentimental value of them, but I do really love, just the simple, just the title and a picture. So, Golden Yellow, a book with yellow on the cover. I have not read this book yet, but it's The London Seance Society by Sarah Pinner. It had gold on it, and yellow. Mackintosh, a writer that has influenced or would influence your writing. So, obviously my top three, so that would be Cassandra Clare, Sarah J. Maas, and Carrie Maniscalco. They would be my influences. And just a sec, I need to go see what the puppy's in. Sorry about that. I don't plan on being a writer. I do it for fun sometimes, but I'm not a very good writer, but I would say they influence my writing so much just because I like them so much. So, Honeycrisp, a book you have read that is in great demand. I think enough said. So this is book one of the Crescent City series, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas, which found out some news. I thought the third book of the Crescent City series was coming out this year, and it's been pushed back. It's been pushed back until January of 2024. I mean, it's coming out, but I just wish it was this year. I really do. Baldwin, a writer you feel needs recognition. I feel like Carrie Maniscalco needs a lot more recognition just because I have anything that she has released so far, I have read. And I think she gets plenty of recognition, but I feel like it should be more, if that makes sense. Empire, a book about or set in New York. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, which is book one of the Mortal Instruments series, but pretty much this entire series takes place either in Idris or New York. So, Gala, a book that fits under many genres. That one I did not have a book for because, I mean, I have a lot of books, but I just didn't know which one to pick that I feel like fall under multiple different genres. But, I mean, you could say that the Crescent City series is kind of multiple genres because it's fantasy, but also sci-fi with some of their tech, and has magic and paranormal. Like, I guess that one, if I had to pick, but I just didn't really know how to answer that one. Ambrosia, a long book that was easy to follow. That was another one that I didn't really know how to answer. Because I think what this might be asking is that even though it was chunky, it was very easy to read and follow. And I feel like most of my books are that. But I don't know. I didn't know how to answer that one either. Jazz, a book written in or after 2010 that demonstrates freshness and originality. So I went off of more of like, this person has a series and then had a new series come out. So I did Carrie Maniscalco's Kingdom of the Wicked series, and I'm just holding up book 1. And the reason why I say that is because she went from a historic fiction of centering around the Jack the Ripper cases with her debut series, and then she goes to this one, which is kind of like the complete opposite of, we're dealing now with like heaven and hell and religion and lore behind that, and well, the 7 princes of hell and like different dimensions and universes. So complete opposite, and kind of gave a nice fresh, and it also gave kind of like a fresh twist to also like demons and angels and religion being fictionized in literature. Because I do have the Fallen series, the Evermore series, that are in the one book of the Halo that kind of fall around like the demons and angels theme, if that makes sense. I did not know how to pronounce this apple, so I'm going to try my best. Mutsu, a big book that you indulged. A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas, which is the sequel to the Court of Thorns and Roses series that follows Nesta and, oh wow, Cassian. Yes. Nesta and Cassian's story. I absolutely devoured it, loved it, and by far, I think Nesta is my favorite out of the Court of Thorns and Roses universe. So, what is your favorite apple? So my favorite apple is Granny Smith, but I also really love Pink Ladies as well, as for something that's kind of like a softer apple. But my go-to is Granny Smith, and it floors me to say that Granny Smith, an overly sweet book or character, I probably would have not have picked that one, because I feel like Pink Ladies and Fuji's are a lot sweeter than Granny Smith. I feel like Granny Smith are more tart, so, but hey, that's okay. That's the person who created this interpretation of the apples. Apple Tree, who do you tag? So obviously I tag everybody who is watching this if you want to do this, and obviously if you do it, or wow, that was a play on words. If you do decide to partake in this book tag and put it on YouTube or film it and put it on, link it down below into your comments. I like to see how you answer these questions and what might be different or what might be similar. I just like to know everybody else's reading taste, if that makes sense. But thank you so much for coming along with this Apple book tag. I'm hoping maybe next week we might have something different, just to kind of break up the book tag kind of list that we're going down. But if I don't, we'll have another book tag. And also, the plan is to have the first Let's Play, part 1 of our Growing Together on Thursday. Hopefully I can get it out on Thursday. It may be more closer to Friday because I am busy most evenings. Tuesday through Thursday of this week. So, we'll try to get it out there. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like what you saw and want to stick around for more, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. I post tentatively... Wow, I can't speak today. I cannot speak today, guys. Sorry. I post tentatively Tuesdays and Thursdays. I hope everybody has a great start to their week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!